Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. Today I'm going to be working on my Supra and I'm planning on installing some underhood lighting. So let me show you the kit that I have. So I picked up this kit from Nilight. It's technically a truck bed LED light kit. It's 3 strips which are 60 inches long. So I'm thinking I just might need 2. Put one on this side of the hood, put one on that side. I'm thinking about maybe routing one up over here. It's kind of flexible. If I need to cut it, I can cut it. But I'm not too sure about that one. I think the 2 sides might be enough, but you never know. I'll have room to route that if I need to. But I am missing some weather stripping, which I do plan on putting on in the future. So I'm going to, just put that here temporarily. And if I need to move it, I can just rip it off. So yeah, this is mostly just like a cosmetic video. It should be pretty cool. The reason why I want to do this is because if I'm working on the engine or doing any kind of maintenance, I can just flip on the light without having any external lights hooked up. And of course, if I need to like get deeper into the sides of the engine, I do have external lights for that. But I do plan on going to some car shows. So if they're like night car shows or like car meets or whatever, I can just flip on the light and it'll have my engine bay illuminated if people want to check that out. So it's kind of serving both purposes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mock these up before I move any further into the video, just to see if I need to make any cuts, how they fit, if they're going to get in the way of like the hood closing and stuff like that. So I'm going to mock those up real quick, and then we're going to move further into the installation and see how this goes. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, guys, so I have it mocked up. I decided to put it on the top of the hood and the bottom of the hood. The sides, it's kind of interfering with the with these stops right here, but this is what it looks like. Hey, that's pretty cool. It actually lights it up pretty well. I kind of wish that these were diffused. I think it would look a little bit better, but I mean, heck, I have them anyway, so I might as well use them. But yeah, I think that might work out pretty well. The only ones that like get kind of annoying to look at are the bottom ones, but overall, I think that is pretty sick. So I've realized that I do not have any hot glue because I need to cut this and then completely seal it off with some hot glue. So I do have to pick up a hot glue gun and completely cap that off. But besides that, it looks pretty good. Not too bad. I like it. All right, guys, I'm going to go pick up a hot glue gun, cut off the ends where I marked it, and then seal them up with some hot glue. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to stop by here again and then finish up the install and then route all the wires. Alright guys, it is day 2 working on the underhood lighting on the Supra, and I have the light strips all cut to size. I have the ends hot glued, which I showed you yesterday, but in case you couldn't see that much, this is what the ends look like. So I just filled the end all with hot glue. I made a small little bubble on the top, and that is waterproof, or it should be anyway. So I got both of them cut to size, and I didn't go over what came in the kit, so let me just go over that real quick. So this has a switch and a fuse, and a couple lock barrel connectors that connect to these lights. So you're just going to connect this to your battery, and then since it has a fuse on it, you don't have to worry about fusing it, which is great. You do have some extra length wire if you need to extend this wire to the battery. So if you want to have your switch over somewhere else, you can have it over there without any issues. And then, yeah, two of these lights have single barrel connectors on the end, female sides. One of them has male and female on it, so it's kind of like a third one. So if you have like a light strip here and you want like one on this side, one on that side, they will connect together. So yeah, that's pretty much what just comes in the kit. Figured I should go over that just in case. And I will have probably some double-sided tape to mount this switch, maybe down here or maybe back over there. I haven't decided where I want it yet, but I kind of just want it on the side so I can just flip it on, flip it off. Anyway, so now it is time to prep the hood. I'm going to clean it with some isopropyl alcohol, get that ready so that way the double-sided tape can stick on there. I'm going to run the wires, at least on this top part, running a little bit alongside underneath my hood insulation. And I'm going to run the wires down here to connect to my switch. Since this is plenty long enough, I will have enough length to run the whole entire hood area. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this mounted up, and hopefully it all works out pretty well. Let's do this. All right, and here it is all attached. Seems to be sticking pretty well, as of right now anyway. This bottom piece, I accidentally mismeasured. I should have cut here instead of down over on this side. So it's hanging on this, the hood latch, just a little bit, or the hinge, I mean. So that's no big deal. I can actually go in afterwards, cut it there, and then fill it with hot glue. So I'm not too worried about that. And the reason why I kept this a little far away, because I have this wire coming down, and I want enough clearance for it to just like drop down without like potentially getting hit by this. I don't know how much contact is between the body and this bolt. But yeah, now next thing I need to do, I need to run this wire all the way down through the insulation. So I'm probably going to pop off these clips right here just to throw the wire down there, and then I can have everything meet up over on this side, which is ideally what I want to do. Because I still need to clean up this box. I still need to actually mount it. So this looks like a mess right now. But hey, it's a work in progress, right guys? Right? All right, guys, so I got it all finished up. While I was filming, the camera overheated, so there is a lot of it that that was just not filmed. So let me go over what I did. So I got everything all routed this way. I have a temporary loom right here. I have the extra bundled up wires inside of here. I am going to clean this up because I might cut those back, splice them together. That way it's a shorter cable run. I did wrap this in some Tesa tape, which is a heat resistant tape. So I have it all routed up towards the battery. Right now, I forgot my other connectors at home, but I use these cheap little like spade, well, not really spade connectors. They're just small little little fork connectors. So I put one there, and then I have it on chassis ground right here. And then I'm probably just going to keep my switch up here. I'm going to mount it right by the battery. I have some double-sided sticky tape at home, but I'm probably going to put it like right here. So that's all I did. So how about I close this garage door and then we see how bright it is. Hey, that's pretty cool. Looks really good, actually. You can see the loom moving a little bit over on that side. Sweet. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Enough light for me to like work on stuff if it gets like dark out. And I can always have like extra light on me if I, need to get down in here or something. But yeah, this is great. All right, now one last thing to do. Let's go ahead and close the hood and see if it closes. Yeah. It's not sticking up at all. Sweet. All right, guys, and that's it. It's all complete. Actually came out better than what I thought. It wasn't too hard. It was just a little tedious, making sure that you cleaned everything right, routed all the wires how you want it to. I think that was like the most tedious process about it. I do need to clip that the bottom light strip closest to the firewall, since it was about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches too long, but that's not a big deal. Anyways, if you guys want to do this as well, I will link everything that I used in the video in the description below. Like always, if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to see more videos like these. I'll catch you on the next ride.